What's every parent's favorite Christmas song? Silent Night. That feels like one that Rory would do. This is the last thing I got on Christmas, and then we'll get started. This photo doesn't do it justice, but this was like 3 hours of cooking. Like 2.5 hours of cooking. And it was very good. I wish I had gotten a photograph of it all plated and beautiful. Mostly because this doesn't do it justice. These are medium rare pepper coated venison steaks, venison medallions. These are deep red in the middle. Like, well, maybe not deep red. These are deep pink, heavy red in the middle. Crusted, pepper crusted. I don't know why I was struggling with that. These are hand ground in a mortar and pestle. This is black peppercorn, and I also snuck in on a 2-to-1 ratio a little Sichuan peppercorn. The kids and Amber were just like, "There's something about this pepper crusted pepper crusted venison that's like tingly and exciting." And I was like, "That's Sichuan. That's Sichuan." This is the au poivre gravy. I just didn't want to put it on. I wanted to dress up everyone's plates. Like I wanted to assemble their plates for them. But I knew the boys would want things different. So, like, for example, Grayson put chimichurri on his. I made the chimichurri for the fries, but that's what Grayson wanted on his. This is the au poivre sauce. It is the fond of the venison and some of the burned peppercorns. Not burned, but charred peppercorns. Cognac, heavy cream, and veal demi-glace. And I cooked it until it reduced down to a sauce that would coat the back of a spoon. That is handmade chimichurri, and frankly is the best chimichurri I've ever made. This is Danish creamery butter. This is the best butter my local store had because I wanted good butter for the rolls. This is just garlic sauteed mushrooms. Because I knew Amber would like mushrooms. This went hard. This was crazy. This was I wanted a Caesar salad, but I didn't want just a Caesar salad. So this is kale, romaine, and charred broccolini with red onion. I did not make my own croutons. I grabbed a little bag of croutons from Kroger. And toasted almonds. And then I've been kind of seeing a lot of these recently, so I made them. The big fat steakhouse chips. Like these are about 3/4 of an inch by 3/4 of an inch. No, those are potatoes. Those are russets. So I wasted a little bit of potato to get the shape right. Parboiled these in water and vinegar, cooled them in the freezer and let the steam get off of them. Fried them once, fried them. So I fried them once for about 2 minutes and then pulled them out and let them dry for an hour or for a half an hour and then put them back in for about 5 minutes. And then I finished them with Maldon seasoning salt. And I tried my best without being too wasteful. I did carve a little bit of potato off to try to get them into perfect squares so that they would stack on the plates like Lincoln logs. I had originally wanted to stack these like a little haystack, like a little cross like a pound sign, and then drizzle chimichurri on them. I made my own shrimp cocktail. This is actually remarkably easy once you know how to do it. I saw a shrimp cocktail plate at Wegmans for $31. I recreated it for $10. I made my own Caesar dressing, as you can see from the anchovy fillets. This was a huge hit. And then these are just White House rolls that I warmed up to go with the Danish creamery butter. We had a lovely Montepulciano, which is a Tuscan medium-bodied red. And it was delicious. And we did Christmas crackers. And we wore the little paper hats because we watched a lot of Doctor Who Christmas specials yesterday. It was excellent. I got rave reviews. Rory called it the best fancy meal we've done yet. I took the steak, put it on my plate. I cut it into slices. I drizzled gravy down the center. I did the salad on the side, a little piece of bread with the Danish creamery butter in it, and then I cross-stacked these fries and drizzled chimichurri on it, and then it just had a little bit of sauteed mushrooms because sauteed mushrooms rule. But I've been told by my family that this was, in their opinion, the most successful, that there was not a weak link, that everything tasted restaurant quality. It was a lot of work, man. I busted my ass on that meal. So that was our big fancy Christmas dinner. So we've done pan-seared duck breast. We've done rack of lamb, pomegranate glazed rack of lamb, and now we've done venison steak au poivre. I'm pretty proud of it. It was, I started at 5 and we ate at 8. It was just like the time that it took to shell the shrimp and make the shrimp and cool the shrimp, and then peeling and shaping the potatoes, and then boiling and twice frying the potatoes, and cleaning the mushrooms and de-stemming the mushrooms and making the chimichurri sauce. Just everything just took time. So I think that basically brings us up to where we are now. Yeah, I didn't realize how much I liked a good Montepulciano. I had it for the first time at this PAX Unplugged, at this fancy pants dinner that I was invited to by Noah. Somebody else was picking up the tab, and the guy next to me was like, "This is what I'm drinking all night. You guys want a glass?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have what you're having." And we had like 3 glasses of it up in Philly. It was tasty. So